Listen, Cardi B, Barty. Nobody is scared of you or your husband. I swear to God. Like this on Jesus Christ, Daddy. Yo nigga be breakdancing, ticking, moonwalking all in the club with all that. Scared of y'all. Like he's not a gangster. I don't fear nothing with him. Like I don't even get scared by even standing with this nigga. That nigga had like 17. I would never think I'd get. I think he'll just start doing some crit like in Rush Hour 3. Like, what is wrong with you? He's not a gangster. How he snitching on himself? Man, that boy got that stroke. Chain snap. Hey, I can call them folk back, get that chain. That's how plugged in I am. Even you can't come to bleeding. You can't come to bleed the Cardi B. You can't come over there in my hood. You said you done talk to somebody in my hood. Okay, whatever. You making it online. But yeah, that fight that you and your sister get. Look, I might have did get beat a couple years ago. You know I done lost someone. Listen, Cardi, but you and your sister got beat up. Me and my sister never got beat up. You dig what I'm saying?
Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel. It's your girl Barbara Noir
and Sabrina,
and we are here to talk about the situation that happened with Akbar V and Cardi B on Twitter, y'all, because it was a huge mess. And we are here to talk about it. So first of all, as you guys know, Cardi B had came out and did the Tomorrow 2 remix with Glorilla, right? And there were some fans posting fake accolades about the song. It said,
just broke YouTube's 2022 record for most first day views for a music video by a female rapper with 2.9 million views and counting.
And it says, congrats at Glorilla and I am Cardi B.
And those stats were posted on official blogs. They were actually posted in places for a minute.
Yes, because I seen those. And so Akbar V came out and said, if chart data ain't say it, we ain't believing the cap.
Because it turns out that is not true. The record is still held by Doja Cat with 4.2 million views and Get It To It Yeah on January 30th, 2022, followed by Nicki Minaj, Do We Have a Problem with 4 million views within 24 hours. So I don't know about y'all. I know that a fan base may not be able to seem to count, but 2.9 million views is less than 4 million views.
Less than 4 million views. So then Cardi B comes back and says, I don't really like the internet games. My DMs is open and also the streets. Which this is her favorite thing to say, y'all. This is every time anybody seems to be coming for her, or anytime she feel like, you know, the shoe fits, she likes to come out and say she don't play internet games, even though she is always, in my opinion, subbing people online all the time, never putting an ad on anything. Okay, so I just thought that it was really funny because she always trying to act like, you know, she really trying to have somebody pull up on her. But who you talking about right now? Because I didn't see you at nobody when you posted this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And not just the fact that she didn't at anybody. A lot of people want to say that, oh, Akbar started it. First of all, Akbar didn't at Cardi B.
For a reason, because she was talking about the fans
that were reposting the fake statistics
in the publication.
You know how many times Cardi B addresses Nicki Minaj's fans and stuff like that? Imagine Nicki Minaj or anybody coming after a person when they're addressing their fans. Everybody talks about the Barbs practically as much as they talk about Nicki Minaj. Or imagine just Megan Thee Stallion coming out every time somebody get into it with Megan Thee Stallion fans, because people stay getting into it with her fans about the Tory situation.
And then, you know, it's just crazy because Cardi B is constantly getting into it with Barbs. Not even Nicki Minaj. She just be getting into it with Barbs. She just got into it with Milan. And Barty Gang has been trolling and dragging JT all because what? Because she worked with Nicki Minaj. She didn't say anything about Cardi B. But it's okay for Barty Gang and Cardi B to mess with Barbs for no reason and people who work with Nicki Minaj. But let Nicki Minaj have any type of seemingly issue with anybody who worked with Cardi B, then it's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Then it's just business. So why is Nicki and her fans mad? They old and bitter and brrrr.
Exactly, because everybody want to bring up the fact that she may not be cool with Normani anymore, or Megan and stuff like that. But like Barbie Noir said, what about JT? What about Akbar V? Why are you suddenly getting into a people that? What about Milan? I know we didn't talk about it, but she also got into it with Milan, who is a star on Love and Hip Hop Miami, I believe.
Yeah.
And he is a barb, and he's never said anything about Cardi, but just the fact that she wanted to put him on blast, she got into it with him, and he's way smaller than her. Y'all always talking about other artists getting into it with people who's way smaller than them, but then y'all try to justify it when it's Cardi B.
And it's funny because I thought she don't do internet games, but she was playing internet games with him and Akbar V, in my opinion. And then she said, count all the times chart data posted you. Well, I'm not trying to be funny, but in my opinion, Cardi, you wouldn't have chart data posting you if you didn't have this big machine behind you. There's a lot of different aspects into it.
Like how if someone is flexing on you saying they have a #1 and then you go to their streams and most of the streams are from radio play, to me, in my opinion, is that a big flex? Not to me, but y'all can let me know in the comments down below. And actually, this video is not even just to like put her down or any of that. We never talk about Cardi B.
Never. And I talked about her when people were saying something about her face, but I didn't say anything bad about her.
Never talk bad about her because I just don't like her energy, so I don't keep up with her. I don't talk about her, none of that.
Yeah, so she's talking about chart data posting. It doesn't translate. It doesn't translate. All your so-called #1s don't translate into sales, pure sales. It doesn't translate into concert sales. It doesn't translate into a tour. That's just my opinion.
Let's show some of the screenshots of their back and forth, though. Akbar said, I've been out the way, now here comes Satan, all because Nicki gave me a feature. And then here's also some screenshots courtesy of Black Tea Blog, where we had uploaded so you guys could just see like a majority of their tweets, because child, they was going back and forth all day. Cardi B talking about she gotta focus on her kids, she got other stuff to do, but you got time to go back and forth with somebody you claim that chart data won't even post, but you will post all day. Okay.
Talking about, I don't gotta act, I changed lives by a mention.
So right there, exactly, Cardi. So why would Nicki Minaj ever at y'all? Because I remember just last week y'all was saying if it ain't directed, it ain't respected. But all Cardi do is don't direct people. She want to say I can change somebody's life by ad. What do you think Nicki Minaj can do? What do you think she can do by adding you? Y'all want her to at y'all so y'all can say she started a beef. She not stupid, because when it's Nicki Minaj going back and forth with somebody subliminally, oh, it's tired, she needs to add. But when it's Cardi B going back and forth with somebody subliminally, oh, it's because she can change lives. And girl, what do you think the biggest female rapper on the planet can do if she at you?
Nicki Minaj is changing lives with y'all arguing with her fans, okay?
Just look at y'all using her algorithm for y'all music videos. And I know what Nicki Minaj was talking about allegedly. Well, I don't want to say allegedly because I saw the commercial with my own eyes. I was just watching a Nicki video, so I was not screen recording. But an ad for Megan Thee Stallion's Ungrateful did pop up. She literally had an ad for her song going on music videos, playing before music videos.
And she gonna say, and yes, I hit them directly. I don't do the internet. Okay, Cardi.
You've been doing the internet all your career, but okay.
And then Akbar said, I write raps. Cardi B comes out talking about, I take care of my kids since the day they came out of my vajayjay. And to me, this was a huge low blow, because if anybody watched Love and Hip Hop, y'all know that Akbar struggled as a mother, and she did a responsible thing and a very hard thing, which was sending her kids to go live with, I think it was her grandma or somebody. She sent her, basically, she didn't have her kids because she was in the gutter, she was in the hood, and she was trying to focus on her career so that she could come up, make some money, and be able to take good care of her kids. Her son was starting to get into a bunch of fights and stuff, and she saw him going down the wrong path. So she did the responsible, hard thing and got her kids out of a bad situation. And here come Cardi B talking about her because of that.
She got to keep her kids. Lady, you were rich by the time that you had kids. If you didn't keep your kids, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Just wouldn't have been meant to be a mom. So it's a good thing that you kept your kids. But my thing is, right, when Nicki Minaj and Cardi B got into it, 2019, and she tries to say, oh, Nicki Minaj was talking about my kid. Even though the tweet was fake, the alleged tweet was talking about her parenting. So for all of the people who's trying to say like, oh no, she didn't talk about her kids, she talked about her parenting. That's the same thing Cardi B get mad over. She went off.
Same reason she walked out with a knot on her forehead.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
And we're gonna get to that, but it's like the same reason why she had went off on an entertainment channel that has said that her kids go to the nanny more than they go to her. So you get mad when anybody mentions your kids, but you're so quick to mention other people's kids.
She was telling her fans to die because one of her fans said, I hope you're not sitting around being lazy. This what you teaching your kids, something like that. And she was telling her fans to die.
Because you talked about my kid. No, they talked about your parenting. So if y'all want to use that same logic, I know her fan base doesn't have a high IQ. But if y'all want to use that same logic, y'all need to use it across the board.
Yeah, in our opinion, they don't have a high IQ.
In my opinion, they don't, because y'all sitting up here posting fake stats instead of relishing in the real stats, which I think her song is doing actually good. So why y'all gotta make up fake stats? Because y'all know, in my opinion, that she cannot mess with these girls when it comes to rap skills. So y'all always gotta post stats. And since she didn't have a lot of stats to post at the time, allegedly, in my opinion, y'all making up stuff and ruining her and Glorilla moment. But then y'all want to say it's Akbar V just because she said if Chart Data didn't post it, it's cap.
And then Akbar basically was just saying like, you was able to, baby. I wasn't, but I got all mine now. Basically saying like she got her kids now. And she said the difference between me and you is I was really in the jungle hugging real N-words. You forgot you had kids when you got some money. You was just selling it to any man that ran up on you. Cricket teeth all day. And then you guys could see, the rest of these tweets. They put out, Akbar V put out some text messages. And then, Cardi B told me I'm about to do something you never do, pick up my kids. Girl, bye. So as y'all saw in the screenshots, Cardi B posted revenge PO and then of Akbar B giving, which I think is really disgusting. I just don't, and I would sue. You want to sit up here and sue Tasha K and cry and talk about this and that, and you want to go do something so disgusting like this. This had nothing to do with anything y'all was talking about.
So my opinion about the whole situation is just Cardi B was already just eye roll. I wasn't even going to mention it. Like, none of this was going to get posted until she posted the revenge corn, and she was talking about Akbar V's deceased mom and her kids and her parenting. It's like, girl, you are this miserable. You are this pressed that you are willing to stoop so low. Imagine Megan Thee Stallion arguing and then talking about Tory's deceased mom. I mean, even though he could just talk about hers, but you know what I'm saying? Just imagine any of the other female rap girlies.
Megan, dig up your damn
Niggy, she said go dig up your mom, bro. She talked about her kids. She posted revenge corn on her way to pick up her child from school. You are a special type of miserable. In my opinion,
she must have been on her way for a good minute. She was still on her way.
In my opinion, allegedly, she is a special type of miserable, and she needs a psychiatrist, not a psychologist, a psychiatrist. Because you are, quote unquote, one of the biggest female rappers in America. But you're mad that somebody said if Chart Data don't post it, it's cap. But that's true. You're mad this all started from a comment that was true.
And then she want to keep saying, I'm done with this. I shouldn't be arguing. But you still doing it. But you still going back and forth with somebody. But you try to make it seem like you so above it just because you said you shouldn't be doing it and you're done. But you kept going.
And just the other day, you were posting about God's children. Something like that. I don't know. I don't follow her. But I saw the reports of her saying that she will never wish bad on God's child and what he will do, blah, blah, blah. That's not true. All you do is sit around and wish bad and try to press people buttons. You want to justify talking about parents, revenge corn, children, because somebody said that your stats wasn't right? You that insecure about your rap ability that you gotta just be pressed over your stats, bro?
Right, and Akbar came for you as a rapper, not as a mother. She said she's finna go do something you never do, which is right. And then all you want to keep doing is bringing up her kids. And then, yeah, she talked about Offset. So because everything she said about him was true, in her opinion. He allegedly got his chain snatched up by some people, didn't do nothing about it. Where was the dudes at with the bottles, to beat up the dudes who took his chain allegedly,
I just want to know why y'all keep letting people get away with stuff that y'all don't let black women get away with. And maybe it's because, in my opinion, she's a feisty Latina, or maybe because y'all just dislike Megan and Nicki so much that they can't even breathe wrong without them getting dragged. But this girl could literally do this right after having a court case of having men beat up women, just like she was laughing about Akbar V getting slapped by a man. Yes, she posted like when thugs slapped you, as if it was funny, but wasn't you just champion for women getting abused like a month or two ago?
Right, make it make sense. Like, that was so disgusting. You talking about her getting physically abused by a man. You must like that. You must really tolerate that. That's real weird.
Because you pled guilty, so we don't have to say allegedly. You pled guilty to your part and your part of what transpired that night of those guys attacking those two females over your man sleeping with the woman. I think you should have sent the guys on your man, but you do whatever it is you feel like is necessary.
I mean, but you must, support women beating. Moving along, and then you posted a video of Akbar getting beat up, which she has said, and we're going to have the clip. She said she won some, she lost some. Akbar came out and said
that not that Ra Ali put in your hand must got you thinking wrong, basically. Paraphrasing, but that's basically what she said. And so Cardi B responded by posting, like, you ain't get knocked up your head too. But Cardi, wait, I thought you was denying that Ra Ali put the knot on your head.
Right?
So why are you low-key confirming it? That's just a question. I'm not saying you are, but it sounds like you are. So I just want to know, are you confirming that Ra Ali put the knot on your head? Because you didn't say, oh no, she didn't. You just said that she got one too.
Yeah, she said, now why you acting like Ursula didn't leave you one neither? Ooh, 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 ooh. The real tea is coming out.
So I just can't imagine. I'm not even a celebrity, and I would never go this back and forth on Twitter with somebody.
And then she want to say that her excuse for posting the revenge was, oh, wasn't you bragging about it when the video first came out, talking about you give good, you know what? Anyway, I'ma respect your kids and take it down. Girl, it's too late. You already put it up, and then you want to act like you being respectful to her kids. Girl,
after you done talked about them, brought them up in the argument at least 3 times already.
Exactly.
Make it make sense. But this is what happens. And I don't even care about like people supporting Cardi B, because people support music artists that I don't listen to every day. It's not about that. It's just the fact that y'all are willingly being ignorant and silly and just not calling it what it is. Y'all want to drag Nicki Minaj literally like a week ago for maybe subbing somebody. But this woman is sitting up here talking about some dead moms, some kids, and some revenge porn and all that stuff on her way to pick up her kids from her own mouth. And it's just like, well, Akbar V shouldn't have posted that.
And she being a hypocrite right now because Akbar didn't say nothing. She gonna say, now I don't play about my sister. Go dig up your mother. Akbar didn't say nothing about your sister.
All she said was that her sister never got beat up together, because there is allegedly a video out of you and your sister fighting, and y'all did not win that fight. So she just said that her and her sister never got beat up together like you and your sister.
Now go dig up your dad.
So that warrants you to talk about somebody. All you got to do is say, like, we ain't never get beat up together or whatever. But you got to talk about people dead. That's what I'm saying. She lacks emotional intelligence. She lacks any type of integrity. And she lacks any type of common sense when it comes to being a hypocrite and contradicting herself.
Yeah, then they just kept going back and forth, y'all. It was just a whole mess. So y'all let us know what y'all think about it in the comments below. We just wanted to come out here because we saw some bloggers who, supposedly report with integrity unless it comes to their good friend Cardi B. And they were leaving out a lot of the terrible things she did.
And trying to make it seem like Akbar V was trying to ruin Cardi B moment. Even though during all of Super Freaky Girl, from it going #1 to the Queen's Mix coming out, Nicki Minaj and the people that was featured on it has been receiving shade left and right, including from Cardi B fan base like JT, like Akbar V, everybody talking about them being on Nicki's DICK and all that stuff like that. But y'all want to act like that Nicki's moment wasn't ruined. The only difference is that she doesn't have to beg from sympathy from the media.
So, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Whose side are you on? I'm not on anybody's side. I'm just saying
I'm not
was
on anybody's
wrong.
side. I'm just on, this is disgusting on both their parts, but Cardi B went too far. But it's just disgusting that two grown women who has a lot to be blessed and thankful for was doing this all day yesterday like they in freaking 8th grade.
Exactly.
And that was fun, but now I gotta pick up my kid, and then we gotta go see a couple of dance classes, because I'm a mother first. Thank you guys for all the support that you guys been showing. The Tomorrow 2 record still #1 on Apple. 6 million views in 3 days, all because of y'all. Make sure y'all keep streaming. I love y'all, and tell me you love me. Tell me you love me, Barty Gang, right now. Thank you. Wait, matter of fact, if you want to show me that you love me, you show me that you're streaming. Purr.